What's going on, world? It's Monster Chappie, and we're back. And now we're going to be looking at the first side of user setups for the offensive side. And we're going to go ahead and just look at hot routing. It's going to be sort of a part two of the defensive hot routing, how to get faster and stuff. And it's really the same concepts and ideas, so this video is going to be a lot shorter than that one. But again, the first thing is knowing all your hot routes. So, being able to say them before you do them is crucial. If I want to put Streeter on a streak, I need to know that I need to hit, either triangle if I'm using quick links or up on the D-pad, and then his button, and then up on either the left stick or the D-pad. We'll just use the D-pad just to keep it simpler, keep everything together. But you really need to just know every hot route. If I want to curl more and put Bay on a out route, it needs to be pretty quick. And that's not even going full speed, but you need to just really get the idea of, if I want to put a guy on a route, I need to know which route I want to put him on. If I want to put Hayward Bay on a zig, or I guess they call it a zig on here, zig or in and out, you need to be able to know that going off jump. So I guess we could just cover these hot routes real quick. Up is a streak, towards the sideline is an out, inside is going to be in route, down is going to be a curl, and that's all on the D-pad. Now if you use the right stick after you hot route a guy, it's going to be up is going to be a fade, outside is going to be a zig, inside is going to be a slant, and down is going to be a drag, and that's for your wide receivers. Now things are a little bit different in the backfield. So for running backs, if you hit up on the D-pad, it's going to be a streak, towards the sideline is an out, inside is going to be an in, and again the down is going to be a curl, and that's the same as the wide receivers, but with the right stick it's completely different for the running backs. So up is going to be a wheel, and then towards the left is going to be a flat left, towards the right is going to be a flat right. As you can see here, he does a flat to the right, and then if you hit down on the right stick, it's going to be a delay route. So those are all the hot routes you can do. You also need to understand when you motion what's going to happen. So if you motion the wheel, it's going to stay the same across the field. But if I were to motion Hayward's Bay a drag, for instance, and I move him over, the drag is actually going to go back towards the inside. Same thing for the slant, stuff like that. So really just understand all your hot routes, how they work. And, that's the first step, knowing all those hot routes and really understanding those and being able to really say them before you do them. You should really just know those buttons like really, really well in your head, and that's definitely going to speed up your setups. So for maybe this play, I want to put Hayward Bay on a streak, Streeter on a zig, Moore on a curl, put McFadden on a wheel, and Reese on a delay. So I don't even remember what the heck I just said. All right, let's do this. We're going to streak Bay. We're going to put Streeter on a zig, Reese on a delay, and we'll start with that. So that's our setup over here. Then on this left side, we're going to put McFadden on a wheel, and then we're going to go ahead and put Moore on a curl. So this is our setup, just for practice and purposes. It's got a good variety of the routes, good variety of the left stick and the right stick, and pretty much everything's set up. So now we're going to go ahead and try to set that up again, and try to just set it up as fast as possible. And then just continue to do that and continue to try to get faster with it and continue to try to just get your speed right. So when you mess up, you got to understand that too. Like if I know, like I understood that I hit the wrong direction when I hit Reese's button. So that's why I had to redo his, and I had to redo McFadden's because I mixed those two up. So that's why you heard the button click a few extra times. So when you're doing your setups, especially head-to-head, it's going to be crucial that you know. Because if you're head-to-head and you have to keep checking your play art, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. Because your opponent obviously is going to see what you're doing. They're going to have a really good idea what you're trying to do, and they're going to be able to set up accordingly and be prepared. Whereas if you can do your setup without even looking at the play art, you're going to be a lot better off. and you just know that your guys are set up how they're supposed to be set up, you're going to be so much better off, and you're definitely going to be in a better position to succeed and not be stopped. So that is the key there. Whatever plays you're running, whatever setups you run, memorize those, get that muscle memory, and really know those routes. And really just practice setting them up a bunch of times, trying to get faster, trying to get your setups good, get your setups on point. That way, you can set them up once you get to the line, and you're good to go. You're ready to take off, and then your setups are a lot better than they were before. And that is how you're going to increase your speed of setting plays up. That is how you're going to increase your ability to, set things up quicker, get faster. And again, that's going to give your opponent less time to set up. And that's going to also, make yourself more confident in what you're doing, more comfortable. And you're going to know what you're doing for sure. And that's going to always give you that slight advantage and that slight increase in confidence. And confidence is everything in Madden. So hopefully this video did help you guys out a little bit. I know it's a little simpler, but hey, that button speed is a very underrated asset to have in Madden, and it's definitely one of those things that's really nice to have. And the thing about button speed is it carries over year after year. So it's something, you get it down this year, you're going to be able to do it a lot better the following years. And it's the same on offense and defense. So, once you get fast button speed just for setting up, you're going to be so much faster over the years. Even if they change some of the buttons, for the most part, the buttons stay the same. So once you get it down, you're really going to be able to, set up fast on both offense and defense. And then you're going to, when people hear you play, they're going to hear the freaking clicking of all these buttons and stuff like that. And it sounds like you're really not doing anything because you're just going so fast. I know if you hear some of those world record, typers on a computer type, you're just like, there's no way they're saying anything. But in actuality, they are. They're just really fast at it. They're really quick. And, it's just, that's how it's got to be with Madden. You're going to hear a bunch of clicking, a bunch of setting up. And it's going to allow you to run more advanced setups. It's going to also allow you to, run and set up a lot more things before your opponent has the chance to either quick hike you or before your opponent has the chance to set up their defense exactly perfectly how they want to. So those are some of the advantages of getting faster. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video again. Sorry if I'm repeating myself. Be sure to subscribe for more. Till the next time, it's Monster Chappie. We